Okay, I shouldn't really touch it anymore, but I can see where the clips are, and I don't really think I can get it up there anymore. I think that's just going to be where it lives. Yeah. It's like the can up inside the ceiling's got a little flex in it between that and the sheetrock, and I push that up, the can pushes up. I had somebody up in the attic, and I was holding that, and they kind of tapped down on it. This would suck up there a little bit more. And if I could take this round trim off, see, I could reach up in there and reposition it, but I can't. I can't do it. Okay. So there it goes. You know what? That went up a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay, so much for that. Let's see here. And this, I can turn it down there, or I can go that way. See, that's coming straight down more so than the wall. I can take it on that side and push it, and now it's on the wall. See there, if you can see that, if I push this, it's off the wall. It's shining straight down. So if you had some artwork, let's say if you had a bowl, let's say you had a bowl right here. You had something on top of here. Let's say you have something like this over here. You wanted to shine it down on that. You don't have any artwork on the ceiling. You make that light come straight down, okay? And you could flip that other thing around all the way, coming the other direction if you wanted. So there's a lot of things you can do. I see it's really not on the artwork now. I can get up there. I can get up there. And that's because I had this positioned this direction. And I can push that up on the back side. Okay. Now let's look and see on the wall. See there? Look at that. So that's all I can do with that. Now see this artwork here. See how the light, let's turn the light switch off. See how that one is going off to the left. See? Now in hindsight, the light is actually shining on the wall. Get the light back on. You see there? It's shining on the wall, isn't it? And so, but on this, because that's not against the wall, we have it pulled out. I kind of like that, where it kind of hit off of the point and the light went down at an angle that way. So when you're over here looking at it, you see how it lights up the left-hand side of that rock? And then it kind of leaves this a little darker over on the right-hand side. So then at nighttime, you can turn the light on again, you can reposition that, you can mess with that and play with that however you want. Okay, so those are designed to do that. See this one here? It's really not doing anything. In fact, when you're standing right here, it shines more into your eyes. If we had a piece of art, or if we had something on this wall, I could swivel that all the way around and then tilt the light so it's gone off this way over here, or vice versa, something over there. Or if nothing at all, I could tilt the light and just have it shine straight down. Okay. So we've got these three lights and these two. These two were the ones, remember those two were this one here was burned out before, and I replaced that, if you saw that. And if I wanted to, I could rearrange that now that we've got this on here and have it shine down like that, and this one down here like this. Or, you know, if they're shining against the mirror and they're at about the same angle there. And I think that's okay because it gives light, and at night it's okay. So I'm gonna leave those alone. But see this one here, I try to get it pushed up higher. See that? It's light shining through there. And so, and I couldn't get it up any higher. See how the trim is held down? Look at that. I may have to get up there and take that down and re-bend those a little bit, maybe with the needle nose or something. See this one here? That's not pushed up all the way either, see? And it's just hard to get them all the way with that trim on there. But if I re-bend the angled pieces, maybe I can get it just a little bit tighter, because at night the light kind of shines through right there. See? That's light coming through there. Same thing right there. And it looks a little tacky. I mean, if you want it to be perfect, you can mess with those. Now you know. See, look on this one here. It's got a big gap on this side and no gap on the other side. You could see it was able to be pushed up all the way. And see, it's pretty tight over there and stuff. So let's get this light back on here. And see, at night you're going to see that little bit of light shining through between the trim and the sheetrock ceiling. And like I said, if you can't get them up any higher, you might be able to put some weather stripping around there, just some thin stuff, tape on, and get it up higher than just that edge, and maybe you can prevent that light from coming through, and you'll still have the gap there, but you won't have any light coming through it. So whatever you want to do, you can adjust. Now see this trim that I put up, it's nice and snug up front. And see, there's a slight gap in the back, isn't there? See there? Not a whole lot, but I can't get it up there any higher. Like I say, if somebody got up in the ceiling and held that canister down, I could push this up, or push this up tight, and then they tap down from down below. But I'd rather have, with those up against the wall, you're not going to see the light coming out of the back side as much as the front. So now when you got something like that, you want to try to see if there's any way that you can make the front tighter. And if you have a gap, leave it in the back. You know what I mean? So I'll play with these a little bit and see what to do with that, okay? So there you go. There's everything you need to know how to get one of those on without going up in the ceiling. If I installed it, you know you can take it back down without getting up in the ceiling. But because I did some work up there, I still got my drill up there, I've got my construction light up there, I've still got to go back up in there. I've got to figure out some way to take that plywood and reattach that plywood and then rearrange all that insulation and stuff. And I'm still going to do that because my job is not complete. Even if I didn't have any tools up there, I wouldn't just say, okay, I'm not going to worry about it, forget it. Because you saw that all that insulation needs to be rearranged up there. And I've got to do that before I call this job good. If you want to see me do that, stick around and watch the next video in this series. Thanks again for watching. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.